and let me see. I gotta find me, everybody. Okay, everybody, come back, come back. You know, say come back to the scene, everybody. Okay, let me try to come. Let me get this real quick. So Tina M. Right Beauty Babe. Okay, she is. Hold on, everybody. I'm trying to get me on here. All right, everybody, come back to the situation. And all right, everybody. So I'm trying to gather my bearings this way. All right, everybody, I got that. I got that lined up. So how's everybody doing? I'm gonna. You know what? I am clearing some negative energy out, and we're gonna stay positive on the show. I have these like, I don't know if they're holy sticks or whatever. I ordered them, but I'll tell you what, I am cleaning much negative energy out of this show. I bought these holy sticks, and they work very good. So there's a lot to you. Come on! Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, everybody. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. And I am cleansing my palettes. I am cleansing my everything that I use. And everybody, we're back. Everybody, come on now. So I'm gonna let this sit here because this is going to cleanse out the room. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? So I gotta tell you what happened. Okay, come back, everybody. Let's see. All right. So last night, if you weren't on, everybody, I actually done the $1,000,000 tap. Does anybody remember that? And I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna show it right now because it needs the clear coat on. But I may have a buyer. Everybody, don't play with me. You know what? There is something interesting happening with my art. I may have a buyer for the $10,000 piece of art. So today, I'll be going on. I'm gonna paint this, Issa, while I'm talking to all of you. So I'll be honest with you, everybody. My intuition never lies to me. It never lied one time to me ever. And as I was tapping out that piece of art, right? It was just saying somebody will buy that. So I'm telling you right now, everybody, I swear to goodness, when I upload that $1,000,000 piece of art, everybody's laughing at me now. The $10,000 piece of art probably will soon be sold to someone. You said, child. Okay, so I am beyond stoked about everything, everybody. I will fill you in on everything. Okay, I'm not bullshitting it. You know, a girl don't bullshit. Hold on, learn the guidelines, everybody. Well, I can't use. Okay, well, all right. Aren't everybody can't use comment? Okay, hold on a second. What's going on with all these comments? I'm putting all messages. So everybody, so I'm really, excuse me, I'm really excited, and I'm also nervous because I just, I can't believe, like, I'm so excited because, you know, I'm just like this small town girl, right? And like, I never in my life even like had this in me. Like, I never thought I could do this. This is nothing but by the grace of God, and for so many reasons, everybody. I mean, I cannot make this stuff up. I mean, I know that you're probably thinking, "Oh, no, I'm a beauty babe, everybody. I have a beauty business. Like, I am not like, you cannot make this stuff up, right?" And so with me, I woke up like this, everybody. I literally woke up with this beyond gift of this tap art. Like, I woke up like this. I cannot lie to you. I literally woke up like this. And out of nowhere, I mean, I was doing my stick figure beauty art, but that, you know, that wasn't really, that was just a stick figure, but nothing. And then I started tapping and tapping, and something was happening. And then it just became this beautiful art. And I'm not joking you, everybody. I sit in awe of everything that is happening, my art. You know, I just can't believe it. I can believe everything that God is happening in my life right now. I can actually believe it because it's nothing but by the grace of God, everybody, that honestly, everything that is unfolding in my life for this amazing journey of this space art that I just tap. I don't even draw. I don't even know how to draw. I absolutely do not know how to draw. I just tap I just let the tap be my guide. Hi, Tommy. Hi. Right. Yes, hi. So I just let the tap be my guide, everybody, but I'm telling you, I have the most wonderful feeling about that incredible, bizarre, and I mean bizarre, $1 million piece of art that I tapped out. There's something incredible, everybody. I mean, I will let you know when that is sold because guess what? There might be a buyer. There might be a buyer for the $10,000 piece of art. There may be a buyer for the $1 million piece of art. So y'all thinking I'm on here blowing smoke up your ass, which you should know I never do. I never do. I don't do that to none of you. And I think you think I'm making half this shit. No, 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 no. I don't play like that. And I'm so excited, everybody. I'm at the grips of getting ready to probably do something incredible here on YouTube, which is sell a piece of art for probably $1 million and sell my piece of art for $10,000. I'm on the grips of getting ready to do something incredible on here that probably, I mean, I don't know if anybody else has done. I have no idea. I don't look around and try to find all this out because I just got to stay in my lane, and I really can't, I don't even have time to be looking around to see what other people are doing with their art. I really don't have time for that. But what I'm saying is that when you place everything you've got into God's hands, miracles happen, everybody. There's miracles unfolding with my art. And I just let my intuition be my guide. I've never tapped out in a circular motion in my life. I've always tapped, from the back to the front or the front to the back. I've never tapped like this. When I done the $1 million piece of art, there was a face actually behind me that was watching me. If all of you watched the show last night, and I was just letting my intuition be my guide and tapping this piece of art out, and it was incredible, everybody. And I used three colors, and which was black, dark blue, and I had white, but I didn't even use the white. Now, not right now. I want to clear coat it and see what's going on and see what's happening. But tonight, everybody, I will unveil for you, clear coated, dried, the $1 million piece of art that I guarantee you will sell. And it's phenomenal. I'm shook, everybody. I'm really totally shook, because when people put their mind down to something and stop letting fear run them. See, I don't let fear ride my life, everybody. I just do it. I don't let fear go hold me back and stuff like that. See, I think a lot of people aren't succeeding because they're letting fear hold them back, or they're worried about what other people think. I could care less what other people think. Yes, I did do that $1 million piece of tap art, and yes, it will sell in Jesus' my name. Yes, I did do that $10,000 tap art in front of all of you, and yes, in Jesus' mighty name, that will sell. But you gotta believe in yourself when you come up and make these videos, because you never know who's gonna watch your videos, everybody. You gotta always remember that. So if you're on making art, be the best that you can be, and just tell people what you're doing and what you're working with and what you're going to do, because there is somebody out there that will buy that piece of art from you. And so I am so excited. So today, knowing that that $1 million piece of art may be sold, I'm not going to tell you any more, and that's about damn near size of it that I'm going to tell you, unless I tell you, boom, it's sold. But I am actually going to go on to my online store today and lower the prices on all my other art, because I have so many people who can afford the expensive art right now, and I mean the high-end art, like the 10 and the $1 million art, that I can give everybody a discount on the other art, because I am so excited. Because when that piece of art sells, I think I'm going to faint over and have a heart attack. But I actually know it will sell. I'm that confident in knowing that piece of art will sell. So if you, I saw a piece of art, everybody, I was just looking on CNN today, and I was just watching. I don't watch all these news as everybody. I just saw this. Just turn. I don't watch the news anymore. As a matter of fact, I just watch movies. I don't watch the news anymore. But I saw this. This lady. Somebody made this piece of art of this lady. When the storm came in and hit, this guy made this piece of art of this older black lady. She was wrapped to keep warm in an American flag, and one of the news anchors on, I guess, CNN bought that. But I think that right there should have been $1 million piece of art. But art is in the eye of the beholder, everybody. You got to know that. So when you laugh at my art, which, when I first started doing this, people were laughing at me. But in the end, look who's laughing now, right? Seriously, I'm not laughing because everybody can believe or believe not about my art. But I'm excited, everybody. I'm so happy. I don't say anything about what my moves are up to, but trust and believe that I am going to be so grateful and humbled and honored to God when that piece of art gets sold, because maybe, I will travel with that, and travel with all this, these easels and paint, right? But I'm excited, everybody, because it's a new year, it's a new day, and I'm so grateful to where this journey is going to take me. I don't know, it's going to take me a lot of places with this art. I can tell you that right now, and I'm so happy. Hi, Tommy. Hi, everybody. But everybody, so buckle up. The best is yet to come for this channel. This girl, she's going higher. All because of this, everybody. Never knew I had it in me. It's all by the way. I feel like crying because I don't tell anybody anything. But I tell you what, that $1 million piece of art that I tapped out last night is so incredibly deep that only a serious person with the mind of art and a wallet to buy it can understand it, right? Because it is incredible. But people, if you're doing art, I just want to give like people some tips, like, and I'm not an artist, everybody. I must say this. I love and respect artists because I don't know how to draw faces and places. I don't know how to do that. I just do this tap art, and whatever taps out is what happens, right? I don't set out to go, here's a face. No, I don't do that. I do all this art in front of all of you. So however it goes is how it is. And it's incredible, and I'm absolutely thrilled about everything, everybody. Who's going to buy these pieces of art? um, what is going to happen? What is going to happen even with my life, with the next chapters of all this stuff? Because you know what, the girl's going higher on here. The girl is really going higher. Well, this channel is going higher. So everybody, if you're new to this channel, hang on to this ride with me. Let's find out who is, if I can name them, the person that is going to buy that $1 million piece of art. Let's find out who the person is who's going to buy that $10,000 piece of art. This girl's going to cry. This girl's going to cry because you know what? She is just on fire. And you know what? I told you so. So I will be able to say, you know what? I told you so in the most humble way, right? And I'm so looking forward to it. I mean, I really am going to cry, everybody, because you got to place it out. Whatever you want in this life, you got to place it out there into the universe in order for somebody to grasp it, right? And if you don't expect anybody to grasp it, because if you're not going to put out there how much you want for something, or how much you're what you're making, you want that to be, then don't expect anything to come back that you want it, right? So you got to be confident in knowing what you want for that, whatever you're making, whatever you're creating. I don't know what it is, but you got to be confident enough to put it out there into the universe. And yes, you will have people thinking you're nuts. And yes, you will have people criticizing you. But in the end, there's always going to be somebody with this amazing eye, that can see your art and see how magnificent it is, or see whatever you're creating and see how magnificent it really is, right? And so with my art, it's only because of my love of space as a little girl that I could sit and look out the window and envision what was above the clouds, what was above the clouds. And when I do that, and when I'm sitting in front of all of you, I'll tell you the story in case you're all new to the channel. When I'm sitting and tapping out a piece of art, my childlike human inside me, right? It comes out. And I can envision myself as like this little 7-year-old girl with sitting in Sunnyside. I grew up, I didn't have any running water. I didn't have any anything like that. We actually had to use the outhouse. We didn't have anything like that. So I can envision myself sitting in my room looking out the window, and as a little poor girl imagining what is above space. Can you imagine at that age? And living very humble to look out your window with no curtains, and imagine what was above the clouds and what was above this, and even out into space, and letting your mind take you there as a little child, even younger than 7 years old. So that's incredible, everybody, and that's how I'm able to make this space art, or whatever kind of art you want to call it. I call it space art because when I'm making this art, everybody, it takes me past the sun. It takes me beyond the clouds into space, everybody. You don't understand. So what I'm envisioning as this little child, yeah, some of this stuff looks scary. And I'm kind of wondering myself, wow, I'm envisioning this as I'm a 7-year-old child, like sitting there and wondering, God, what is above those clouds, right? And so some of the art is so scary, it even scares me. And even as a little girl, when I thought, wow, what's above those clouds? What is above that blue sky? And I always wanted to just touch above that and look, just even for 1 second, take a peek above that and see what is in space. And so when I'm tapping out this art now and I'm seeing all this crazy stuff that's going on with my art, I'm kind of wondering what's going on in space, right? Seriously, because my mind may be in a part of space that has never ever been touched by, Elon Musk satellites or something. Seriously, because I'm tapping out this such bizarre art that I have no idea where it's coming from, but it's taken my soul, and it's heading up there to space somewhere that has never ever been touched, right? And so, so when people go, oh well, that don't look like space, well, you don't know what that looks like. I made my mind and what I'm tapping out of my fingers here, and with my tap, right? And with my lovely favorite tap. My favorite tap's starting to get a little ragged, everybody. So I'm kind of backing down. I might have to just put this aside. This is my original tap here, everybody. My original one. I'm scared to use it anymore. I'm beating it up so bad. Look at it. It's getting bad. But when I'm taking this and I'm going like this and I'm tapping, I am honestly coming up out of my body, and I'm heading to that place, everybody. I don't know if you know that or not, but it's taken me there. So is my art so rare and so unique how it looks? Yes, it is, everybody. I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you, you can look at it on my store at www.spaceartbeauty.net, and you will actually see that this art is so unbelievable, and it is very rare. And so I have other pieces that I have to put on there. They have to be clear coated today. And the $1 million piece will be up there today. And I'm nervous because it is so different. I've never in my life tapped out anything like that in my whole life. Never. I stepped back, I stepped up, I looked up, and it is telling a story that I don't even know where the hell it's even coming from, right? Yes, Tina, I remember you, honey. How are you doing, sweetheart? And so, everybody, I'm excited to where this venture takes me, because this is unbelievable. And somebody, I did literally, I'm just so excited. You have no idea, because this masterpiece of this $1 million piece of art will be sold very soon, everybody. I'm going to unleash this, and the brilliant mind of someone who can see this beauty in that piece is going to buy that piece of art and the brilliant mind. As a matter of fact, everybody, if you go over to my online store, not right now, please, not right now until I end this video, at www.spaceartbeauty.net, you will actually see the $10,000 piece. And that one there, something kept saying, that's the $1 million piece. That's the $1 million piece. That right there, that piece right there is so beyond interesting. It is going to, there is art people out there that can dig deep and see this, right? And so I'm excited for someone to buy that piece, whoever that person soon will be. I'm excited because to dig into your soul and see something that somebody like myself has dug into their soul and put on that canvas that doesn't even know how to draw a face, a flower, nothing. And I just tap my art out is absolutely amazing. Everybody, you got to stay on and hang on for the journey, right? So just like I said, that piece of art and the other piece of art that I tapped out right after that turned out kind of scary, everybody. I mean, I don't even know, it really did. And I'll actually show you all of that tonight. I'll show you all of that tonight. The $1 million tap, I will show you that. And I will show you the $1 million tap was a 20 by 16. Yeah, the $1 million tap was a 20 by 16. And the other one that I tapped that was 11 by 14. And that came out, I flipped the colors on it, everybody. The $1 million tap, I went from black and then I tapped around the whole board. Okay, then I added the blue in, everybody, and there were some parts of the board where I just left alone because that's how my intuition said to leave alone. Then the 11 by 14, everybody, I tapped that blue and then I added in the black. But the thing is, when I tapped in the blue, what was coming up out of this would blow your mind. It was almost damn near scary. As a matter of fact, the $1 million tap is so beyond scary. I don't even know where this 7-year-old child's mind was taking me with that tap because it is so incredibly interesting. It is going to take an interesting mind to for somebody, and a deep wallet for somebody to buy that $1 million piece of art because it is beautiful. It is deep. It's beyond deep. It touches your soul everywhere, and it's almost like you kind of go ooh, 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 like that, right? So we'll see, everybody, what happens with this. And don't forget, just like I said, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to give this girl a thumbs up, because let's wonder what's the journey of the $10,000 piece of art and the $1 million piece of art. And so I am looking forward to that. I am nervous. Well, not in a good way, in a good way, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got the good vibes. I got good vibes going on, everybody. But I wanted to say something, everybody, right now before I end this show, because right now I'm not tapping nothing until tonight. Let me save my fingers a little bit, okay? I'm just trying to do this so I can display. I'm just tapping the easel a little bit so it looks good, okay? So, because I didn't like it was just plain wood. But I'll tap a little bit more of this. I gotta clean this up and get this ready for the art tonight and to display the $1 million tap. But everybody, I don't care who you are. Your talent is so, to someone. Do you realize, like, your piece of art, your talent is priceless to some people out there. And YouTube is so beautiful. I love YouTube because YouTube, there's people on YouTube that have money that if they like what they see in you and what your abilities are. And I do all this live, so nobody can go, well, she didn't do that. That's why I do all my art live, everybody. But if you have the ability to do your art live where everybody can see it, do you realize there's people love that and respect that so much when you can make that art live, right? Because they're seeing the painting that they may purchase come to life right before their eyes. And also, now right here at nights, we investigate the art, right? Because the thing is, we're seeing different things in my art. Now, for example, look at this piece of art. And I'll sit this down here for this to dry really quick, everybody. Ooh, this easel. And I'm going to show you, for example, everybody, this is just one of many pieces of my art. There's a piece of art behind me. I done this, I think this week. Was it this week or last week? I don't know. Now, this piece of art is wild, everybody. It's absolutely wild. Some people say, Tina, excuse me, I'm seeing a face here, I'm seeing eyes, I'm seeing horns. I don't know. You gotta use your imagination on my art, everybody. My art may not just be for everybody because it's so deep, it's so intriguing. And no, this is not the $1,000,000 tap, but this is very intriguing, everybody. And then I love the fact with my art, you can turn it different ways and get so much different beyond interest out of it. And this is how we investigate the art, everybody. Investigate my art is we take and we, oh shoot, excuse me. We take and we look at the piece of art. And then a lot of people see so many different things in the piece of art. And that's the investigative side of my art that I love, because all of you, we sit and analyze each piece of art for the new owner of that piece of art. And we go, wow, we can see this and this and this and this and this. We see this, we see an eye, we see a nose, we see this. And that right there is the beauty of my art also, is that take and we analyze every little piece of that art. And I love that so much, everybody. It's insane how it's coming along. It's insane how the channel's growing. But as everybody, listen, I'm so happy. I can't even believe it. And so it's all because of all of you, and all because of the grace of God that my fingers can make all this art happen. I don't even know, just something hit my soul, my life. I don't even know. I gotta go back into these videos, everybody. Do you realize I've only been doing this tap art for only like a few months? I've got to take it back and ask I can't even believe it, everybody. When I started doing this art, I'll be honest with you, I was trying to make a flower. Do you remember, everybody, when I was trying to make a flower on these little 4x6s. Do you remember this? Okay, hold on a minute. Do you remember the show when I was trying to make flowers, 3 flowers? Do you remember, on these little 4x6s, and I couldn't do it. And yous were all laughing at me and everything. And after I ended that show, someone offered me $18,000 for these little tiny 4x6, one of them. Somebody offered me more for the other one. There was 3 of them. I didn't believe in myself at that time, everybody. I didn't believe in my talents. I really just could not believe. And it wasn't even tap. It wasn't even tap art. Just let me hold this up. It wasn't even, they weren't even tap art pieces. I was just trying to draw something, and I do not know how to draw. And so it was so bizarre. Everybody was laughing and this and that. And so I gave them to Mr. Butch to put in his hospital room because he was going in to get cancer removed from his body. Do you remember that? So I had Mr. Art, I gave Mr. Butch the 3 pieces of art y'all laughed at, but somebody did not laugh at it and wanted to literally roll out cash for these little tiny pieces of art of mine. Okay, so after that, after all laughed at me and everything, they went to Mr. Butch's hospital room that he got the cancer removed from his body. After that, something hit my fingers, and guess what? Told me to get all these paintings and get these sponges and start tapping. Right after that, everybody, no joke. And the rest has been history ever since. So I think it's been like, I'll have to ask Mr. Butch the correct date, but I cannot believe it. And it's all because of the grace of God. And guess what? All of you laughing at me. It was unbelievable. I'm not an artist. I respect artists who've been in this game for so many years, trying to sell their paintings and maybe not even selling them very well, or not selling them even at the amount that mine are going for at this rate. And I'm just new to this game. I'm not even an artist. And but there's something about your struggle that has to get deep for you to, you got to get on here and you got to do it, and you got to tell people your price, and you got to show people what you're working with, and so they believe in you, right? And so I didn't give up. So my first piece of tap art, it sold, and it was unbelievable because listen, I didn't. Somebody after it was sold, I had a beautiful subscriber, everybody, that told me, listen, I said, man, this art is dry and the acrylic is drying dry. Somebody sent me a message and said, put some clear over top of that. I couldn't believe it. So I went to the craft store. I asked the lady, what kind of clear do you think? She recommended this, and the rest was history. It popped the colors, it preserved my art. Oh my God. But the first piece of art I done, it was so crazy looking, but the guy loved it. And he loved the colors. He loved it. Looked like some kind of alien, I guess. I have no idea. I actually didn't even sign the front of it. I didn't even know to do that. Mr. Butch is telling me to do that. You gotta, I was signing the back of the art, everybody. This is how newbie I am, right? So I'm signing. The first piece of art that went out, that went to Florida, it was the original. I mean, that was the OG of OG. Like, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So that piece of art was the first piece of art, and I'm so happy because I get pictures sent of that piece of art hanging in different places of this guy's place. But that piece of art there was signed in the back, wasn't signed in the front. It does not have a clear coat over it. I said, can you please get some clear coat, put it over top of it, please just do that for me, right? It's crazy, but that is unbelievable, everybody, and the rest is history. People have privately have wanted me. I'm going to be working with some people privately to do some tap art for them. I am excited. I'm just excited to. This channel has taken me, my tap art, to a whole nother level. I cannot make this stuff up, everybody. But you got to be able to dream it. You got to be able to let people see it, everybody. That's the thing. That's the thing, everybody. You got to be able to let people see what you're doing, because when you let people see you working, doing your art, and I understand, like, some art, everybody. And then here's another fascinating thing about my tap art is I can tap this art out and do an amazing piece the whole time I'm talking to you on the show, where it may take an artist that does faces and houses and buildings and I don't even scenery. It might take them weeks to do a piece of art. But right here, I tap this art out right for you. I don't even know how I can't, I'm amazed also of everything that I'm doing right here on this YouTube channel. I am so amazed. It floors me. Honestly, I can't even believe how quick I can tap out this art, and it's so amazing. It's credible and so deep looking that it even floors me sometimes. I get off this video and go, oh my God, I can't believe I done this. This is unbelievable. Like, what is going on? I've never experienced this before in my life. How did I just do this? I mean, I can't even believe it myself, everybody. And that's how shook up I am. But so I wanted to say something, but someone came on the show last night, and I guess their uncle or somebody does art, and they left the message down below to check out his page, his art page. As all of you know, like, I try to go and check out all of your pages, but when I end the video, all of your comments get wiped away, so I can't even check out anything, unless the only reason how I can communicate with you guys is if somebody leaves me a message. That's the only way. All the comments get wiped out. So I don't know, but you gotta do this stuff. Whatever you're doing, you gotta do it live. People love the live videos, and they love seeing people doing everything live. So if you have an art or a talent, do it live, and have the courage to have people believe in you that way, right? So that's what I wanted to say. Hi, Nate. Oh, okay. Here's the comments going by. Sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Wow. Here. Okay, everybody. Let me get to all your comments here real quick, because right here I have them right here. Okay. So hold on a second. So powerful. Thanks, Nate. What brown paint? I want to be a painter. Go ahead, Nate. You can do it, buddy. Yes, I really did. Yes, Nate, that's what I've been doing. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody, if I wasn't getting your comments because the phone, I do the all the tap on the phone, which I used to do it on my iPad. Maybe I better get back to that so I can see the comments, right? Because I like the quality on my phone. So but I see that. Thank you, Nate. Oh, you better get your art on here, Nate, and start tapping live. Remember that, everybody. So, everybody, I like when I see people doing stuff, and I know that they can do better on YouTube. I always reach out to them and go, look, you can do this on YouTube, and you can be successful because people like to see this, right? So like, just don't be afraid, everybody. You think I get nervous, not anymore because I have all of you smokies with me, but you know, I do get nervous, and I did get nervous when I started doing all this, right? Trump, Andy says at Trump Dispatcher 2024. All right. Oh, thank you, Andy B. I love you. Oh, thank you, buddy. Yeah, everybody hit. Oh, I forgot to sing the hit that subscribe song. Hit that subscribe. I said hit. No, it's not hit. Hold on a minute. Get over here, Tappy. It's tapped that subscribe, right? Seriously, you know, you got to get the little tap that subscribe, everybody. You got to tip to the top. You need exactly. Annie says, Tina, tell them the first 50 subs. Just hit that subscribe. Tap to the tap. To tap. That subscribe, everybody. And I'm resting my fingers right now, everybody. I was going to come on and do a piece of art in front of all of you. But tonight is going to be so incredible at 8:30. Is anybody coming on tonight at 8:30 and watching me do some tippity titty? I got to save this for tonight, everybody. I'm running through these 11 by 16s like crazy. Give me time to restore my money. I'm not joking you. I'm running through these boards like, they're probably like, what? Who the hell's running through these 11 by 14s like this? No, it's me. It's me. I'm running through these things like a mad woman, everybody. Double tap. And yeah, right. Thank you, Andy B. Andy B says, my favorite tap. Double tap. And then it, yeah, subscribe. Right, is that how it is? Double tap. Let me try this. I didn't know how to do. Okay. So you just double tap and then hit that like button, I guess. See, right? Oh my God, everybody. That I love you, everybody. And I will be doing this most special art. I'm nervous because I hope it don't turn out scary, everybody. I have a different section on my online store that I will be having, and it is youth art. And so for the youth art, everybody, since a lot of my people say that my art is calming them down from anxiety, everything from ADHD to, depression to whatever. I don't even know. I can't get over this, everybody. So I will be doing this youth art, and I will be actually doing it live, and I will be having it opened, everybody, to even children watching. So please mind your words when it says children, because that way I will be having that for the youth to watch. But I will be tapping out this art because I want to inspire young children, even teenagers who have a passion for art, to go and just do it. Because and for their parents to go to the Dollar Tree and just get, do you realize this girl goes to the Dollar Tree to get these? I had to get a whole bunch of these tappies. This is my favorite tap. Came from actually Dollar Tree in the craft store. My paints, I put them up against the paints at the fabric store, my acrylic paints, because right now at At Dollar Tree, they have this art section, everybody. I get all my 11 by 14 boards there, not my 20 by 16s. I have to actually go to Michael's craft store for that. And they have all the necessities. They have the paint, they have some brushes. I just use basic things for my tap. These are my main things that I use to do my art. As a matter of fact, I do have some brushes, but I don't even know how to brush art, so I don't use them unless I'm flowing something through. But I do have a couple brushes. I don't really use them, but hey, they're there, and they're just right from the Dollar Tree, because I'm a tap artist, not a painter, so they're just there. And I do use them if I'm having to put a little something else in it, which, always my tap comes out perfectly. But so, everybody, it don't take much to start somewhere, everybody. Do you realize that the art, oh, I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. My acrylic paint, everybody, do you realize that I picked that acrylic paint from the Dollar Tree? Now, when you go to Dollar Tree, everybody, there's different sections like this in their art section, okay? There's different paints. You got to be careful, because I made this mistake too. You don't want to get the washable. You want to get these kind, everybody. And I've pinned this up against other ones that were at the craft stores, the real, the expensive craft stores and stuff. I looked at the ingredients on the back of the acrylic paint. Damn near everything was the same, but it's just you're getting it. And listen, it makes my art beautiful. It's never left my art down. Believe it or not, I'll show you. Hold on one second, everybody, so you can start your journey. Hold on a minute. And I'll just show you some. I won't pull out all to show you, but just to get you started and show you. I have to put this over my skirt so my skirt does not get paint on it, everybody, because I wear this skirt to appointments and stuff, right? So we don't want to get that on my skirt. Okay, so if you're starting out, with doing your art and everything, they have every single color in the rainbow of at Dollar Tree. Just be careful. You gotta look up at these things. They have this kind, which is the water base. This is the kind that I use. I have every single color and beyond. This is the acrylic premium, and they make sure you get this kind, because if you don't, then you'll probably end up getting the washable kind. This kind really works good for what? The $1 million tap, believe it or not, was tapped out by this kind of paint. It works fabulous. I've gotten paint over there from Michael's craft store, acrylic paint, and listen, this was just the same. I read the ingredients, and it was actually the acrylic, no different than the paint that I got at Michael's. As a matter of fact, listen, hey, you got all these colors and everything. Go to Dollar Tree, and please save me a couple of the 11 by 14 boards, everybody. People have been gobbling up everything. I can't even get anything. I've been driving around to all the Dollar Trees trying to find paint. I mean, everybody's went and got all the paint. The boards, I mean, what's left for me to do? I had to go get 20 of them yesterday. I was so scared. The ladies they'll be sold out in a matter of a second. I'm like, I know. So I'm so excited. I really honestly believe that I'm hitting you're trying to see what, honey? What do you want me to hold up? But everybody, if you're starting out and you know how to do art, I recommend you do it live. People love to see people doing things, everybody. I mean, they really actually do. And here's another tip. I will be also setting up going to different art events with my art at some point in time. next year and stuff. So that will be nice because I've never done that. I've always done beauty events and setting up my stand for my skin, hair, and cosmetics, which I still will be doing. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do all this stuff. But hold on a second. Here's the things also. Let me see. These little 4x4 softies, everybody, right? Start somewhere, okay? So here's a little, yeah, remember that? And so they come with an easel. I just painted this easel. I have a whole bunch of easels that come with the 11 by 14s. I paint them. They come plain, but listen, I paint them up because I like the different things. So you can make your art in these and you can sell them, and they'll have the easel on there. So I have a whole bunch of my my little 4x4 softies that I will be selling also at my events. So these make awesome art, everybody. The most phenomenal art that I make, I think, is in the little 4x4 softies. But when you get them, it's just a plain wood. I paint them up. Look how I paint these, everybody. I guess I'm kind of nerdy, I guess. I don't know, but look, I paint every single one of mine, and I just throw them in here. And so when I'm displaying them, I just pick out whichever one is for that. So, damn right. So when you buy a piece of one of my 4x4s, right, or even my 4x6s, which are right here. So this one here, I'll just show you something. So like this one here, if you buy this 4x4, I always just go in here and I find a really neat, I probably won't pair it up with a red thing because it just, it's too much red, I think, or it might be good for you, but maybe I might pair it with something different. But I will put this in the sleeve like this. Everybody, I don't know which, like, easel I will be putting in there with it, but I will just stick it in here like that. And you can get these at Michael's craft store right here to put the little 4x4s in and make it look professional. And I just get these here. They are actually card sleeves, but they hold the 4x4s and the 4x6s in so well and keep your art protected. And you get 50 of these that you can hold your stuff together. And it's only like $6 or something like that for 50 of those. So that's not bad because I just mail it out like that in a bubble wrapper. And so that's how the little so you can do this art yourself, everybody. It's not just me. You need to, if you know how to make art, I mean, there's people out there willing to buy it. I mean, trust me. I mean, look at this. I've only been in this little business here for like what? Only 2 months? I mean, come on now. You can do anything you put your mind to, everybody. I don't know what people are sitting and waiting for and how you're not marketing yourself right. I don't know what's going on, but if you're an artist, I mean, you gotta go on YouTube here and start working your art in front of everybody, and don't be shy, don't be afraid, don't be nervous. People want to see people moving in action and doing things, right? So I have some art that I gotta send out on Monday, and I'll be happy. So everybody, I love you so much. You have any questions? Thank you. High Life. Look at that. I'm trying to see that. He's trying to investigate. What are you investigating, High Life? High Life is trying to investigate some art today, right? And so yeah, we'll investigate that all tonight, everybody. I'm just on here to give you little tips about, about if you're an artist and how if you have the courage that you can put something on there. This is gonna break ground, everybody. I don't even know. I'm so excited because I don't know where I would even go to even put my art in an art studio. I mean, to display it, to so people can walk around and look at it. I'm not into all that because I think a YouTube is so effective, right? YouTube by far 100% is more effective, I truly believe, than somebody sitting up their art and paying a whole bunch of money. I can't afford that, everybody. So YouTube is my guide to make some money, because when I see people paying to have an event for their art, and then how do you know how many people are going to buy that piece of art? Because everybody's talking. If you think about this, have you ever went to one of those art shows where somebody invites you, and people are there talking, and the art is, I went to them before. This is before I even knew how to do this stuff. And all people and everybody has their art on the wall, and nobody's looking at the art, and everybody's talking to each other, and you pay maybe thousands of dollars for that building, for people to purchase your art and look at your art, and they're talking to each other and eating the snacks that you are sitting there, or they're talking to each other and drinking wine. I have been to things like that, and I can't even believe it. And then when you ask the artist how many sales did they get out of that, and they say zero, you're like, what? And you paid for all of this? See, I'm very frugal, everybody. I'm very, very frugal. Yes. And so I'm very frugal, everybody. I grew up very poor, so I grew up frugal and having to save everything, having to make things. So when I would never do that, everybody. I mean, I'm here getting ready to sell $1 million piece of art right here on YouTube, right in front of all of you. And there is no big names, no big whistles, or nothing. Do you think I'm out trying to find an art gallery to put my art in and display it and pray that somebody walks in and gets it? Hell to the no. It's not working. It's not effective, everybody. I'm telling you this. You've got to utilize, and don't utilize. I'm not trying to be ignorant, not to put Facebook down. Don't go to Facebook to do it. You have to go to YouTube. There's a more wide variety of people with a lot of money that are willing to dump it out to buy your art, to buy whatever you're making. So you must figure out a way to get your subscribes up to at least, I think, what is it, 1,000? You got to get your public watch hours, everybody, up to 3,000. The girl's getting ready to break that any day now. The 3,000 subscribes, and she's getting ready to break the 3,000 watch hours. So that way you can, if you love what I'm talking about, I guess you can hit a little star. I don't know how this works, everybody. I'm just saying, I'm just giving you some tips from the Tap Beauty. I don't even know. I'm just giving you the tips that I've learned, and how to do it just trying to figure all this out myself. But if you're selling art, do not do that, because terrible. What do you mean terrible? High Life says terrible. But just like I said, everybody, I've been to those kind of art shows where people invite you, and their art sitting up there, and everybody's walking over. They're not even looking at it. No joke. And I mean, I went to one, this was many years ago, me and my one friend, Jerry. And we were invited, and we looked around, and we were the only two looking at the art. I mean, listen, everybody, nobody knew. I didn't even know who the hell. I was looking. I was kind of interested in this one piece of art. Didn't even know who the hell the person was. I didn't even know how to even get who did even buy the piece of art. I left. I mean, it was not that. This is, see what I'm saying, everybody? There's no information on how to buy this piece of art. So just like I said, everybody, YouTube is so phenomenal because you can put all your stuff there. Yes, that's what I'm serious. High Life. I swear. I was there. I was willing to, like, me and my friend, she had money, and she was going to buy a piece of art for her husband. Yeah, I was going to buy a little piece of art, and I really didn't have that much then, but I respected the person who made the art, and I was going to buy a piece of their art. And we couldn't, there was no names, there was like no information to like call somebody about the art. We literally were two buyers that left the studio, left the place, because all we saw was people drinking wine, not even looking at the art. And here us two buyers that wanted to buy, we literally left. We actually left and never went back. So this is what I'm saying, everybody. If you're doing that, if you're having those type of parties, don't even bother. Just get on YouTube. Try to build your channel very quickly. I'm not lying to you. It's more effective. This girl is about to drop a $10,000 piece of art that somebody is getting ready to buy. Is there any frills on this channel, everybody? I'm just giving you some advice. Absolutely not. There is no big names. There is no big whistles. Listen, I only got love of Jesus riding on my side. That's all I can tell you. But I don't understand it. Don't do that, everybody. I see this even with celebrities, everybody. You've got to understand. And if someone is a celebrity, your PR people aren't doing you justice if they are not having you go on YouTube and do live art. They're not doing you justice. They are not doing your craft of what you build to become a celebrity, but you're an artist now. They're not doing you justice, because if they were, they would have you doing live art in front of all of your fans and letting your fans know how much that piece of art is going to be. But everybody is so embarrassed to do that. And when everybody needs money right now, you know, even celebrities that back in the day, they still need money. We all need money to survive. This makes no sense to me how a regular person like me, it goes through me, everybody. This honestly, the people at the art show, yes, it's sad. And people are holding art events. Don't do that. Pick your camera up. All it takes, everybody, let me give you this advice, okay? I don't care what you're selling. I mean, there's people that make beautiful dresses by their hands. There is women that will buy those dresses. They see you knitting, you know, making those dresses. They see that and they're going, wow, that I see that dress in motion being made, right? You got to do it, everybody. If you want to be something or make something, you gotta put yourself out there on social media. Is it hard? Absolutely it is, because you will get beat upside the head, but it's not easy. But you got to plow through all that and keep going. I mean, you just got to keep going, everybody. But I mean, anybody can do it. If I'm sitting here and I'm a little small town girl that never gives up, I don't give up on nothing. I don't care. He's called me so many names on here. um I've had to get through so much BS, right, to get to this point here. But I just plowed through it. And I told Mr. Butch, let them say what they want to say, Mr. Butch. Let them say what they want to say. And we did, right? Let's see. High Life is saying the people, yes, but people do that, everybody. And I'm serious. Go to an art event, and I'm not lying to you. You will not see people looking at the art. You're there because people invited you to that art show because they want you to potentially buy that piece of art. And so they don't invite you there just to have a little happy hour. Hell, you can go to a bar for happy hour, right? You can go to a damn bar down the street for happy hour. When somebody invites you to their art gallery and says, here, my art is displayed, all my different other little things that I created are displayed. They are there for you to be a potential buyer or a buyer, not for you to be talking to people, sipping wine, and not even paying no attention to their art. That is beyond. And then they paid all that money, and who knows how many days, everybody. I cannot even do, I would not do that. Even if I was rich, I wouldn't even do that. That is wasting money. That is throwing money right down the drain that nobody can afford to waste, and nobody's has Elon Musk money, so we can't do that. You can't do that, everybody. You have got to be practical. You got to think wisely. Even if you have PR people out there, I mean, if they're not thinking wisely on your behalf, you don't need these kind of people. You got to pick your camera up and you got to start doing it. If I can, you can. Now, this $1 million piece of art is going to break this up right here, right now on this channel, because it will be sold, everybody. It will be sold. And this girl did not set up, I'm right here doing it. I am not, don't have nobody helping me, right? Mr. Butch is my comfort blanket when I need information and stuff. But you can even ask him. It's just me doing this. Now, if I can do this, everybody, you can do anything. If I can land this $1 million piece of art without going to New York, I'm right here in York, Pennsylvania. I'm a Lancastrian, everybody. I'm right here doing this piece of art. Now, keep in mind, I'm not in New York. New York's 2 hours away. I'm not in no upscale um, um, area in, well, I'm in a nice area of York, but I'm not in New York City, is what I'm saying, right? Damn, Mister, damn straight, right? Oh, so everybody do something today. Honest to God, do something today, because I'm going to tell you what, you don't know who's all on YouTube watching your videos. Do you realize there's so many people that have so much money that go on YouTube trolling at all hours of the night because hell, they can't sleep? Because they've already made millions of dollars and they're just trolling and they can't sleep. They're looking around YouTube all damn day and half the night, and just to take their mind away. And guess what? Suddenly they come upon your channel, and suddenly they see you doing your craft, and suddenly they're looking at that going, oh my gosh, I like that, I like what I see. And suddenly you never know who is going to buy that piece of work of yours. So never, YouTube is the most phenomenal, hands down. I'm trying to think, the social media that I'm on. I don't really know anybody on X, so I don't know about any of those other ones. I'm yes, Facebook. I'm popular on there, but listen, Facebook isn't the kind of place that I have been successful at selling anything at. So I really just recommend everybody coming to YouTube if they're wanting to sell something, right? If here's different. Okay, here's the thing, everybody. I've learned this. Um, there's different types of social media people, everybody. If you want to um, have people, if you want to talk to people, then you go on over and have your Facebook group. If you want to make some money and you want to be a content creator and you're real serious about and passionate about your art and what you do, you're coming to YouTube. If you want to go over to X, I mean, that's a variety of things. I mean, I'm not putting X down, but that's something completely different, everybody. Instagram is a whole nother different. So you got to just pick, whichever avenue works for you. But if you are trying to sell something, YouTube is the most phenomenal platform for that. A lot of people say TikTok is. I'm not a TikTok person, everybody. I cannot even tell you. You have to go and ask somebody that's on TikTok. There's a lot of people that are successful at selling stuff over there. I just never dip my hands over into TikTok. But YouTube is absolutely phenomenal with getting your voice heard, with getting your information out there, with getting your art or whatever you're making out there. And so remember that, everybody. You got to set up your channel. You got to never give up. I mean, listen, we all started out with one subscriber. Do you remember? We all started out with one subscriber. Listen, if you can't handle the climb of trying to get the subscribers, then maybe it's not for you because it takes time, right? Building a village, everybody, wasn't built in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. Neither will your YouTube channel. But when you do it, you will be successful. Hello. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Amanda. How are you? But you gotta keep going, everybody. And you never can stop. Even when people tell you something don't look nice or something, just keep going. Just keep going. That might be them trying to push you to see how far your limit that they can break you. But they can't break you, right? They didn't break me today. So they can't break you. So I'm about to do something, everybody, right in front of your eyes, that not even me. Not in my whole life did I ever think that I could ever do. But I'm a type of woman. I don't never give up. I don't never give up. I just don't. I'm not a quitter. But when I tap out this art that I told you was that $1 million piece of art, that will sell. And I just have a great feeling that that will sell. And I will show you that tonight. Oh, I'm not doing any painting right now. I'm resting my little fingers for tonight, everybody. We got a lot of stuff going on tonight. Noah, hi. You have to join me tonight at 8:30, everybody. 8:30 Eastern time, because I'm in Pennsylvania. So 8:30 Eastern time. You don't want to miss a thing. Everybody, if you have not yet, tap that subscribe. I said tap that subscribe. Tap that subscribe. Then tippity tap on over to this like button. And I'll see you when I see everybody, which is tonight, everybody. I mean, the best is yet to come. Okay, thank you, Joseph. Okay, so everybody, hold on, I was messaging something back. So thank you so much, everybody. Have a blessed day. Just like I said, Noah, can we? No, Noah, not until tonight. It needs no the clear coat 90. No. That's I show you all this tonight. Noah, you got to come back tonight at 8:30. Everybody, I'm going to show you tonight something that is very well going to break this YouTube, everybody, and put your mind at hello, because I'm going to show you. Well, you can look in the video from last night, but tonight I'm actually going to show you the $1 million piece of art that I tapped out, that I know that somebody will buy. And it's going to be I'm trying to figure out which way. You know what? I won't put my signature on there yet until I show all. Well, you know what? I got to put my signature on that one. I was going to put it on and show all of you which direction I should put it on. But I'm going to have my signature on. It's going to be clear coated and ready to go. And it will be up on my online store. But I think I might have a potential for that, everybody. I'm telling you, I'm serious. I can't. Even Mr. Butch doesn't even know this. Don't even tell him. I didn't even tell Mr. Butch. So don't listen. Mr. Butch, don't tell him nothing when he comes. I didn't even tell him this. So just if he comes on. But so it's going to get clear coated and my signature on it. And then guess what? I'll show you everything tonight. I will show you actually the 11 by 14 that I tapped out right after that. And then you see for yourself how wild my art is, right? But everybody, don't forget to go on to my online space art store at www.spaceartbeauty.net. And for now, I'll see you then. I love you. Hi, Tony. How are you? Hi, Life City's trying to tap some out for sure. Hi, Tony says, honey, I'm back, honey. Oh, I miss you too, everybody. And I love you. And have a blessed day. And whatever you do, just do it. Stay positive. You can do it, everybody. Do you realize I had 1 subscriber, then it went to 2, then it went to 3, right? Never give up, everybody. Never give up. And even when people are beating you up over the head, just go hit that tap that subscribe. I said tap that subscribe. Just tell them to tap that subscribe if they want to beat you up over the head that bad, right? Seriously, because I'm telling you, they'll hit that, right? So I love you, everybody. High Life says no something. I don't even know what. No, don't leave. I got to go, everybody. I got to get my voice straightened out for tonight. And we've been on over an hour, everybody. But we've been over, I'm on here over an hour. And so I got to get things ready for tonight, everybody. I got things to do. And I love all of you. And I will see you when I see you, everybody, which is tonight, right here on my YouTube channel, TinaMWrightBeautyBabe, everybody. You don't Bye-bye. Want to miss a thing. I love you. Whoosh. See you when I see ya.